I finally drank the Kool-Aid and got a Surron Light Bee X. The best in its class when it comes to power to weight ratio and aftermarket support. This is the best platform to start any build on. We got a couple parts from Warp 9 to get this bike feeling 100% dialed for now. Then we'll worry about power mods. Controls are coming off and the factory bars to make room for the new Warp 9 direct stem mount. The old stem bolt's gotta go and an upgraded Warp 9 one's gotta go right back on. Hold down your direct mount, center your bars, torque down your stem bolt, and we're almost ready to rip. Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of the stickers. Few mods we just did on the bike will make it way more comfortable to ride. The Lunicycle float seat, the graded stem bolt, 3-inch riser bar, the direct mount stem, and the Warp 9 pegs make it feel 10 times better than stock. It definitely should be your first mods for yourself.
Alright gang, we got some off-road testing in the new parts. So far, the bars and pegs make a big difference. Not only aesthetically, they are going to help grip you in a lot better as far as the pegs, and then the bars, if you're on the taller side, they're going to help out and make this bike just feel way more comfortable. The next thing that's got to go is these tires though. These factory CSTs are terrible. These are going to be the top mods you guys should do immediately to your Surron once you guys get one. Warp 9 bars, pegs, stem lock bolt, it just gives you, whoa, that's fucking gnarly. Stem bolt gives you some added sense of security, added strength compared to the stock bolt. Oh, this is what I wanted to hit last time I was here. It's like a really tight single track. Oh, what in the, what the f? Alright, we're back on the trail, boys. Like, Light Bee makes this oh, that might be a problem. A full enduro right now. And we out. Okay, a little peg scrape. We good, we out. Thumbnail. Let's get this bitch down, because I am not letting that motherfucker fall. I don't know how much battery I got, but I should probably check, huh? It's windy as shit today too, gang. 72%, we should be alright. Ooh, that's a cactus. I think really you're gonna notice the benefits of these mods more off-road. I think on on-road, you're definitely gonna notice a difference just riding with the bars lifted 3 inches. Gonna make it more comfortable, less fatigue on your back. Just overall, way more comfortable. So that and the pegs, you know, you'd probably feel a little bit of a benefit on the street riding around. Off-road and standing is when you're gonna feel the full benefits of all of these parts. One thing we haven't touched on yet is the Lunicycle's float seat. And oh my god, it is worth the hype, guys. It is a hell of a lot better than stock. And it is probably the best e-moto seat I've sat on yet. Just super comfy, super grippy. I didn't get the leather because we live in Phoenix where it's gonna be 120 degrees out in the summer, so leather don't feel too good when it's hot. Went with the vinyl, it's been solid, no issues. Super grippy, super plush, super soft, yet not overly soft. Like, it's still firm enough that you can grip and jump over things and kind of like plop down on it, you know, and it doesn't just sink in like a bread loaf. There's really not much else to say about these parts, just testing them out at this point. We're on stock tires, we're going Shinkos for sure on these, but I might even go the staggered MX setup from Warp 9 as well, because I think this is going to be mainly, I don't know, my wife's finding her riding style, so we're trying dirt and we're trying city, and we'll see which one that she, you know, prefers more to ride. And then once we come up with that decision, that will pretty much dictate the direction we go with the Surron. And I'm excited for it. Either direction she wants to go. I just know for sure I got to test ride an E-Ride 3.0, but I kind of want the new Light Bee, guys. This is just so light, so easy. And it really just depends on what stage in your life you're in as far as when it comes to riding, because if you're chasing power, this is definitely not going to be the right bike or platform for you. I think this is where we cross. Alright, we in there like swimwear. Whew. Can't swordfish that one. It's just crazy that this is just out in the desert, guys. I'm not at a park, not at someone's backyard or establishment. Middle of the fucking desert. People come out here, make this cool shit for us to ride. Simply out of passion and love for the sport. It's cool. And I gotta give back. So once we get the sub count up, then I say we rent some machinery and try to get back here and maintain this shit, or try to leave it better than we found it, you know? It'll be the dream one day to have this just in my backyard. Let's not swordfish it this time. Smooth throttle. There we go. Oh, God. It's fucking terrifying. Right into a fucking cactus tree. God damn. Well, I didn't get it on camera, but just ran over barbed wire. So we're gonna get back to the truck ASAP. It's just kind of sketchy. The barbed wire out here. Felt pretty good. EOS, I grabbed stuff that is not theirs. That was my stuff stashed out there. My bike, you stole it. I don't know if my tire's flat or not. Pegs, the only issue I have with them, they do feel a lot more grippier than the stock ones, obviously, a lot more surface area. But I think the peg height, or I don't know, there's something about the peg height just sits weird to me. Like I've moved them forward, I moved them back. Just something about the height of it sits weird. I got used to my Throne, which does sit substantially lower than any other e-moto as far as the foot peg height. So I don't know, I might be getting a set of drop downs for this bike, make it feel a little better while you're standing up. But man, I'm really in love with the Light Bee frame right now. It just feels so good. It's just so much fun. It literally does feel like a mountain bike. As it sits right now, the peg height, the bars still need to come up in my opinion. But if I drop them down, might solve that issue. 60 volt power I think is plenty enough power for someone starting out, and then also for any experienced rider that needs to train and perfect any skill that they're working on. It's an extremely, plenty of power to do those things. The only thing I do see it lacking is the torque. If it had just a little more torque out of the box, I think it'd be dialed.